Everybody, are you out there? Are you ready to play on Good Friday? It's Friday. So happy Good Friday to everybody. And may this be a blessed and joyous weekend for all of us. Today we're going to start doing a little cardio, some cardio blasts. So get ready to warm up the body and build up a little bit of sweat, possibly. You never know. And let's hit it. Who's out there? Okay, very good. I'll see you in a minute. All right, so here we go. Today we're going to start with a little cardio burst, like I said. So we're going to start out really slowly and just start doing a little jog side to side. Maybe shuffle your feet a little bit, just side to side. We're going to do this for about probably 3 minutes. Maybe do the twister. Whatever makes you feel good. If you have bad knees, just go ahead and stay as low as you can. Don't even take your feet off the ground. Just go ahead and sort of walk your feet still staying on the ground. If you're good, go ahead and get that little bounce in, keeping your knees at all times slightly bent. Inhaling and exhaling. And then, if you wish to get this back part of our love handle, or whatever you want to call that, if you kick your feet up back behind, pretend you're out there skiing, this part you'll feel shaking a bit. That means you're getting rid of it. When you bring your knees up in front of you, on the other hand, your knees up in front of you, you're getting your tummy area and around where we're trying to build, or we're building that six-pack, right in this little area here. So pick your choice, and this one obviously just works it all. We're going to head over to the right side for some jacks. Shh. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing is your force of power. Shh. Shh. We're going to go to the back of the mat and do our twist again. I'm losing my hair or my something. Keep twisting. Keep twisting. I'm going to hold back for a second before I pull all my hair out. And keep on twisting. And we're going to head on over to the right again and jack it out. Or you can jack up and side, up and back, on your mat. Be careful of your weights on the floor. Hopefully you have them ready. A lighter set, and around to the front. You can have a lighter set and a heavier set like I do, or you can have no weights at all. You can have 2 soup cans in your hand, whatever you wish. Now we're just going to slow it down, and then you're going to take a little walk around your mat, just to get the heart rate. Slow down a little bit, and hopefully you're feeling this in your calves. Hopefully you're warmed up and feeling like you're ready to start and stretch and sculpt your bodies away. Let's see who's with us. Hi, you guys. Hi, Manya. Hi, Carolyn. Oh, you're such good girls. 9 o'clock LA time, 5 o'clock London, 6 o'clock PMS, Germany. I'll leave that on. That's better. Paris, Germany, and France. It's so nice to have friends from everywhere for so many years. Okay, so now, coming back to the center of our mat, here's the other part. Coming to the center of your mat, separating your feet further than hip width distance apart. As a matter of fact, take them as wide as your mat. Take a nice deep inhale, and then exhale out your mouth, letting it all go. Closing your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale, raising the arms up high. Prayer position with the palms. Raise your shoulder blades up. Exhale, bring them down. Separate the arms for a mini back bend. And offering your heart up on this great Good Friday. Inhale the arms back up. And as you exhale, we're going to take that left hand to the right foot and draw that right arm up for a nice twist. Inhale deeply, expand the tummy. Exhale, see if you can't bring that hand around to your left inner thigh or crease and your hip crease. Inner thigh and hip crease. Inhale and then exhale, draw the arm up around and draw the right hand to the left foot. And it'll be the same thing on the opposite side. Take a nice deep inhale, expand your tummy, exhale, knit your tummy into the back of your spine and reach, 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 reach. And then exhale and go ahead and drop that hand around to the hip crease on the right side and the inner part of your thigh or wherever it's available. If you just want to put it in the center of your back, that's great. If you want to just hold it up, that's great. Either way is wonderful. And then while you're here, take a nice deep inhale and then exhale, level your hips out so that they're parallel with the front of the mat or the camera. So you're actually taking this right hip that's moving forward and just pulling it back. And then inhale and exhale and draw that arm up around. Take your left hand on your right foot and your right hand on your left foot. Take a nice deep inhale here. Do that halfway lift as much as you can, keeping the knees slightly bent. And exhale, come back on down. Switch arm sides. And inhale. And exhale, come straight on down. Bend your knees a whole lot. Come to a squat position. I'd like you guys to come to yoga squat with your palms together and your knees apart and your bum as close to the earth as you can get it. And as you do that, if you need to come, do you want to try to keep your feet flat on the earth? If you need to come up on your tippy toes some, it means you need to raise your body up just a little bit more. So raise your body up a little bit more. As much as you can come down, it's a better stretch for your inner thigh. And then just rock from side to side a little bit. Inhaling and exhaling. Yeah. This should feel pretty good. And then inhale and exhale and place your hands on the mat and step back to your high plank. From your high plank here, you're going to inhale, you're going to exhale, and you're going to lower all the way down. On your inhale, you're going to come up to cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, back up to cobra. Squeezing those elbows together. And exhale, come right on back down. Inhale one last time up to cobra. And as you exhale and come back down, place the eye, your third eye center, on the mat. Reach back for your right foot or ankle. And then reach back for your left foot or ankle. Draw the knees in together as much as possible. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale, kick into your hands. And go ahead and breathe and rock up and down on your tummy. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice. Take a nice deep inhale. Take your ankles, put your knees together, and pull your ankles as close to your heels, as close to your bum as you possibly can. Squeeze the elbows together. Get a nice deep stretch in those quads. Inhale. And as you exhale here, exhale, tuck your tummy in and pull it right up off the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Same thing again. Now inhale, come to a tabletop. Of course, we want our shoulders underneath our shoulders above our wrists. Don't try that underneath trick. And go ahead and stay in your cat and cow. Tuck your toes under. And go ahead and raise your head up, drop your tummy, and go into cow. I'm just going to get my hair on. Or up. And then exhale, place the tops of your feet on the earth. And go ahead and go up into your angry kitty. Arching the back toward the ceiling, press, 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 press. And then inhaling again, tucking those toes under. Inhale, dropping the tummy, pulling yourself up high, pressing into the fingertips, pressing into the toes. Inhale here, and exhale, reverse, place the tops of your feet on the ground and reverse yourself up to that angry kitty. Inhale once again. Lift up on the kneecaps. Come to your head, look between your hands, and come to a neutral type spine. It is a neutral spine, really. And go ahead and rock your knees from side to side. If you can let them drop low and rock them, you'll feel this more on your lower belly, where below the belly button and above the sacrum. If you put your knees up higher, you feel it more in your thoracic spine and in your waistline. And then exhale, place the feet back on the earth. Inhale and exhale, go ahead and draw yourself back up to angry kitty. On your next inhale and exhale, go ahead and spread your knees as wide as the mat and come into child's pose. Take a nice deep inhale here. Place the crown of your head or your hairline onto the mat. Inhale. Exhale, stretch your neck up, look up towards your hands. If you can put your chin on the earth, go ahead and go for it. Exhale, come up high on all your fingertips, taking your elbows off of the earth. Exhale. Inhale, walk on your tippy fingers, and go ahead and draw that left arm underneath your right, and take the right arm up like we do all the time, and go ahead and place the temple or the cheek of your left side onto the mat. Dropping that right elbow, just relax here, and then maybe take your left arm and pull it back a little bit. See if you can feel a deeper stretch, almost down into your tricep. Inhale again, and exhale, drawing that hand up and back to your child's pose. Take a nice deep inhale here, and exhale, come high up on the fingertips, and then walk them over to the left side. And go ahead and then thread that right arm underneath, and taking your left hand and arm up above you. Just going ahead and relaxing that elbow onto the earth. And inhale, expand the tummy. Exhale, pull the tummy away from your thighs and everything else. Inhale again, expand, and exhale. And as you exhale, see if you can't draw that right, just barely draw that right shoulder back a little bit, so you're getting down to that tricep again. Inhale, and exhale. On the next inhale, go ahead and draw that arm back up. We're going to come back to our child's pose, and then inhale. You're going to come up on to your hands and knees for tabletop position, tucking your toes under, lift your bum up to the ceiling. We're going to come up to downward facing dog high on our tippy toes. Go ahead and lower your right heel and stretch out that right calf. Inhale here and exhale and switch sides. Inhaling again and exhaling, switch sides. And again, one more time on the left side, bend that right knee and draw the left heel toward the earth. Inhale, come high up on both tippy toes. Turn your feet to the right, your heels to the right, and then drop that right leg in front of the left. Inhale, hinge forward, and exhale, press yourself back as far as you can, feeling a nice deep stretch in the fleshy part of that left hip. So I'm here, my heels drop to the right, and then I hinge forward, inhaling, and I exhale, pulling the tummy in, pressing myself back as far as I can, looking up underneath that left shoulder for an extra deep stretch. Inhale, come back high up on your tippy toes, and then exhale and drop your heels to the left side, and the same thing, go ahead and bend that left knee. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, press yourself back. Take a nice deep inhale here, and exhale. Another nice deep inhale. And exhale, and this time draw your chin up toward that underarm and look up toward the ceiling for a deeper stretch. Inhale and exhale, pull that tummy away from the spine.
or toward the spine, away from your thighs. Inhale, come back up onto your tippy toes. And exhale, look between your hands and pitter-patter your feet up toward the top of the mat. Once your feet are up toward the top of the mat, bend your knees a whole lot. Stay high on your tippy toes. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale, lower those heels, keeping the big toes together, the ankles slightly apart, keeping your chest and your ribs onto your thighs here, onto your quads. Go ahead and drop your arms. Reach the eyes of your hands inside the eyes of your elbows. Tuck the chin under, look up at your belly button, and go ahead and breathe. Inhale, expanding your belly into your thighs. Exhale, pulling the belly away from the thighs. Inhaling again, same thing, and exhale, pull it away. Take a nice deep inhale, drop the hands, and exhale. Keeping your knees bent, go ahead and come rolling up one vertebra at a time, all the way to the top of the mat. Leaving the head the last thing to come up. Go ahead and draw your shoulder blades up near the ears in front, and then pull them back and down. Knit your shoulder blades together, palms facing forward. Remember, pull up on all 10 of your toes so you activate your shins, your calves. Pull up on your kneecaps so you're engaging your quads. Draw those shoulder blades back, palms come forward. Samastitihi, place the big toe and the pinky toe onto the earth. Lift up on the inner arch of your foot and don't make like Barbie feet here. Sorry, I lied. Inhale here, close your eyes, and find balance. Samastitihi, equal on all sides. So as if I had two metal rods coming up through the back of your heels, and your pinky toe and your big toe are the four corners. Palms are facing forward. Keeping the eyes closed, see if you can find that gentle balance. Inhale, raise your arms up high. Exhale, bring your palms to your heart center. What is your intention today for yourself? I'm going to offer up the word abundance. Even in times like what we're going through right now, in this cuckoo virus that's going around, there is abundance and there is better bliss at the end of this tunnel. There is more light than we will ever see in our lifetimes at the end of this tunnel. I believe this is in divine timing. I believe this brings families back together for the dinner table. It's cleaning up our oceans. It's cleaning up everything. It's giving the earth a break. So take that inhale of abundance and know you have it all. You'll have everything that you want. Keep your manifestation and your vibrations high. So the rest of the earth can feel them, the people around you. And we can all heal together because we're all in this together. Inhale the arms up high. Offer up your heart center, giving out all that love. Inhale your arms up high again in prayer position. And as you exhale with a flat back, come down to swan dive. Tucking your chin in. Inhale to your halfway lift, flat back here. So remember, hands can come here. They can come here. Knees are slightly bent, never on the knees. Or you can line them up right with your toes, if you can still keep a flat back. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Place your hands onto the earth and go ahead and step back with your right leg. Pulling up your left foot right between your hands. Take a nice deep inhale here. Come high up on your fingertips. Open up your heart center. Open, open, open. Inhale. See if you can't sink just a little bit deeper and place that right knee onto the earth. Inhale your arms up high. Palms together. Exhale. Offer up your heart center. Inhale the palms up high. Exhale, bring them to your heart center. Placing your right elbow on your left, above your left knee. You can stay right where you are and inhale and do a nice twist here. Nice twist. If you have the option and the availability and you want to come up on that back leg, please feel free to do so. Inhaling and exhaling. And remember, use that tummy muscle. Inhaling and exhaling. Place both hands alongside of that left foot. Inhale, go ahead, rock yourself back, getting a nice deep stretch in the inner thigh, the calf. Flex your toes towards your face on your left foot, and of course the hamstring. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, come back down. Bounce, press into that your right foot and bounce that left knee and pull yourself right up to the top of the mat. Exhaling, drawing the chin to the chest, looking up at the belly button for activating that thyroid gland, and then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Once again, just getting that back hydrated, getting some fluids in that spinal cord, and that spinal. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, halfway lift, and go ahead and take that left foot back. So now you've got your right foot in between your hands. Come up high on your fingertips again. Open up that heart center. Inhale and exhale, go ahead and drop that back foot, that back knee on the earth. Now you'll notice my back knee, my back leg is coming down here. It's not coming down right underneath of me. It's not a 90-degree angle here. It's coming down here. You're staying high up on your fingertips. You're going to drop that knee and place that foot, top of the foot flat on the earth. Inhale. Draw your hands to your knee. I'm going to go this way because my mat's this way. And hopefully that's working for y'all. I'm squinting up there as if I can read your notes and the messages. Inhale. Come on up. Take your palms to your heart center. Go ahead and twist over to the opposite side. And again, this is massaging your organs, you guys. It's activating the digestive tract, and it's calming the central nervous system. Everything we need a little bit of right now. If you want and have the option to go ahead and come off that back foot, come up off that back knee onto your foot, please do. And look up toward the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Drawing the hands both back down around that right foot. Inhale here and exhale. Flexing that right toe and that right foot right back towards your face. Really feel this in the hamstring. Push into your hands. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and keep flexing that right toe, that foot. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the tummy in so it's up off of your thigh. Inhale again, coming back. And then exhale again, coming back down. Again, you're going to bounce off of this left foot and pop yourself right up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing on to your lighter set of weights, go ahead and come to chair pose. We're going to start with a few squats today, and we'll go through some vinyasas in just a little minute. So bring your weights to your heart center, and you want to make sure that your weights are close to your heart center because you don't want to hunch over like this and have your weights out in front of you. We always want to keep the back straight, tuck that bum under, and the knees should not come in front of your ankles. Let me back up a little bit, you guys. Your knees should come, you should push your bum back, not out, just back so your knees are above your ankles. And you see how I'm falling back? It's because I have all my weight in my heels. That's where you want to be. So if you have a little step back, that's all you're going to have. You're not going to fall. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Sit back in the chair and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We want to get that little fine indentation here in the side of our booty. And this is one way to do that. Inhale and exhale. Remember, weights right at the heart center. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to add on. We're going to take the weights up above our head, squeezing our elbows together as tightly as we can, and our biceps are going to be right near our ears. We're going to do the same thing. So you're going to sit back and exhale up. Sit back and exhale up. It's a little more challenging, so keep your elbows together. Inhale and exhale, and sit back in that chair and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Falling backwards again. And exhale. Keep the weight in the heels. Exhale. Lift up on all 10 of those toes. Exhale. For 3. Shh. For 2. Shh. And for 1. Shh.
bringing the weights to your heart center. Go ahead, step up toward the top of your mat, where you can grab your heavier set of weights, or instead of your soup cans, maybe a couple of bottles of wine. Kidding, but you never know. Heels on the mat to keep yourself sturdy. Weights are going to be right here in your hip creases. I'm going to take my feet a little bit further out than the mat, just because I can. And my knees are going right in the same direction as my feet. So you don't want your knees to come in. You want your knees to go right where your toes are. Go ahead and bring the weights down. Instead of in the hip creases, we're going to do both. But we'll start in hip. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Shoo. See how low I'm staying down? I'm not going inhale, exhale, exhale. At least not right now. Exhale. We're staying really low. Inhale up and then tuck the bum under one. Exhale, exhale. So you're going up and then tuck. Up and then jump onto tuck. Just like feel that burn. Exhale. Shoo, 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 shoo. Don't forget the six pack, you guys. Shoo. Through the breath. Every time you inhale, expand. Shoo. Exhale. Shoo, shoo, shoo. For 3. Shoo. For 2. Shoo. Lift up on all 10 toes. And 1. Shoo. Bring your weights together at your heart center. Put your feet parallel with your mat, or your toes toward me. We're going to go ahead and drop our weights down to the side. I'd use the heavier ones here too. And we're going to inhale down and exhale up. Inhale, shoo. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're going to double time it. We're going to exhale, inhale, exhale. Shoo, shoo. Actually, we're going to exhale every time the weight comes up on either side. So it's shoo, 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 shoo. And you'll get the inhale before. It's like breath of fire, slower. Shoo, 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 shoo. Inhale, draw your weights to your heart center. Pitter patter your feet in toward each other. Inhale, exhale, out the mouth with your tongue, like lion's breath, or it is lion's breath. Pulling off the body one more time. And what the heck? Let's just do it one more time for Good Friday. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Hinge forward with a flat back, keeping the weights right next to your heart center. And then exhale. Place the weights on the earth beside you. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Placing both hands on the earth, we're going to go ahead and come into our chaturanga. You can step back, you can hop back into your chaturanga, you can do however you wish, rolling over on the toes and inhaling to your upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale, come high up on the tippy toes, exhale, lower the heels. Take a nice deep inhale, high up on the tippy toes, and exhale, lower the heels. Inhale high on the tippy toes, raise that right leg up. Go ahead and drop that heel over towards your left glute and point that knee up toward the ceiling. Inhale, look between your hands, and as you exhale, look underneath that right shoulder, that right armpit up at the ceiling. And then exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Inhale the leg up high. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose, and then place that foot on the earth between your hands. Grabbing onto your lighter set of weights, we're going to go ahead and come up to our crescent lunge. We're going to inhale down and exhale up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Shh. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale for 3, for 2, and for 1. We're going to keep our weights at our heart center. Coming into Warrior 2, remember we never straighten our elbows out all the way. We keep them slightly bent. So here in Warrior 2 today, we're going to go inhale and exhale. Draw the elbows together behind your back so that you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. And it's inhale, shh, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, shh, and inhale. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, shh, shh. I'm actually going to exhale on both. Shoo, shoo. It feels better to me because I need that force of power, which is in my breath. You guys may do the same thing. It'll still help your tummy muscles better than anything. and exhale. And one more, and exhale. Now we're going to bring our waist to our heart center, placing our left hand on our left hip. We're going to inhale and draw that right arm up, keeping that elbow bent just a tad. And then we're going to exhale, knitting in the tummy, keeping your hips both forward, facing me or your camera. So you're not twisted back like this with the bum in the air. You're twisted under. And you're going to inhale the arm down and exhale, bring it all the way up. Inhale, and inhale. If you can look up toward the ceiling here, and go ahead and open up your heart center, even better. Lift up on all 10 toes to make it even a little bit more challenging. Exhale, activating that shin muscle and the calf muscles. And last 2. And 2. Inhale, come back to your warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. And then exhale, bring your palms to your heart center. Pivot that back foot. And now you're back in your crescent lunge. And as you exhale, you're going to a low lunge, placing the weights on the earth. And then you're in your runner's lunge here. And then you pull back to your plank position. Inhaling, hinging forward. Exhaling, lower halfway down. Inhale, come all the way up to your upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale here, everybody. Come high up on the tippy toes. And exhale with an audible sigh. Inhale high up on your tippy toes. Exhale with an audible sigh. Inhale one last time up high on the tippy toes. Exhale with the audible sigh. And this time come up on your tippy toes and raise the left leg up high and bend that knee. That left heel will come toward the right glute. Point the knee up toward the ceiling. Inhale, lift between your hands and hinge forward. Exhale, press into those hands. And then go ahead and look up underneath your left underarm. Up toward the ceiling. Or tricep. And then inhale. And exhale, draw the knee toward the nose. And then place that foot in between your hands. Grabbing onto your lighter set of weights. Come on up. We're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale for some low rows. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. See how far you can get that back knee to come toward the earth. Exhale. Shh. For 3. Shh. For 2. Shh. And for 1. Shh. How's that feel? Then inhale. Going into your warrior 2 again. We're going to take a nice deep inhale here. Raise our arms up. And exhale, bring them down very slowly. And as we do that, we're going to take our arms in front of us, keeping both of our elbows right into our ribs. So you want to keep the elbows in your ribs, okay? And then inhale down and exhale up. We're only going to go halfway down, and we're going to exhale up. Lift up on all 10 of the toes. Exhale. Inhale. We're working the top and the bottom part of our tricep right now. Bicep. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Try not to let the weights go any further than parallel with the floor. Shh. For 3. Shh. For 2. Shh. And for 1. Shh. Now we're going to place our weights at our heart center, taking the right hand onto the right hip. Inhale that arm up high for your reverse warrior. And then exhale, bringing it down. Taking that elbow right above your knee on your thigh. Lifting up on all 10 toes again. And then open up your heart center. And really try to keep your hips parallel. Your hips parallel with each other. And for me, the camera, and I guess you guys would be the same thing. And then inhale and exhale. Inhale, full range. Inhale and exhale. Open up your heart center and exhale. This is also a great twist. It's another thing that's great for the massaging of the organs. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. For 3, shh. For 2, shh. And 1, shh. Bring your weights to your heart center. Inhale back to that reverse warrior. And then exhale, bring your weights to your heart center. Pivot that back foot. Oops. Pivot the back foot to your low lunge. And to your crescent lunge.
And then exhale to your low lunge, all the way to your runner's lunge, taking that foot back into your high plank. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale, come high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, come high up on the tippy toes. And exhale, lower the heels. Grab yourself a little something to drink. I think I started 1 minute or 2 minutes late, so maybe not. I think it was 12:01 or something, but grab your drink, whatever it is you're sipping on. Rehydrate. Make sure you're really rehydrating a lot. In Florida, it was 93 yesterday. I didn't check out the weather yet today, but by walking outside, I can tell it's going to be warm again. But please, wherever you are, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Let's see. What other love bugs do we have on our? Hi, Beth. Hi, you guys. I'm so happy to have you. You have no idea. So it's right now, shoot, it's 12:38 already. I just should make this 30-day, 60-minute class. So have a sip of your water. We'll come down to the earth and we'll go ahead and do a couple of stretches and a couple of things for the tummy. If you have time and you can do that, please stay with me. It's all for you. If you want to, if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about how to do the proper sit-ups for your tummy muscles and how to get rid of some of this fluffy area that we all got going on here. I know it might seem like I don't have one, but I do. And it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. I'm 57. I know many friends that are going through menopause or have been through it or have been like me going through it for, I feel like, forever. And it's really hard to get rid of. So that's why I wanted to start the top class with bouncing up and down a little bit, besides getting the heart rate up. Just so when we went through this class, you should be a little bit more sweaty today than usual. Take a step and go ahead and hinge yourself back. I'm going to take my heavier set of weights, I think. I'm going to be brave. So we're going to come back to our backs, rolling down, keep the chin to the chest. Come back down to on your back. Take your feet up to your shins are parallel with the earth and your calves are parallel, your shins are parallel with the ceiling and your calves are parallel with the earth. Then inhale and take your bum up off the earth and roll so that your sacrum is flat on the earth as well. Hello? Okay, great. Okay, thank you. You guys, I hate to say it, but we're going to have to skip the tummy muscles. The housekeeper's at the gate. Please do forgive me. Namaste. It's me that couldn't go over today, not you guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here, and happy Good Friday. Please have a happy weekend, a safe weekend, and stay home, wear your gloves, wear your mask, and I love and adore you all. Thank you for being here so very much. I'm so glad this is helping you too.